Welcome back everybody, Stevo here. Another glorious day as you can see. We're back at home, back at St Greg's, on the carpet at home to Chilham in the league. But as you guys will know, we've done quite well in the league so far. We've got 2 wins and 2 draws. After last week's disappointing first half performance at least, good second half performance to bring it back. We want to get back on track with big 3 points against the team that have struggled so far with 3 losses out of 3 in the league. But with it being such early days, we know that that doesn't mean anything. Got some of the big hitters back today, so yeah, really good to get some of those guys back in the squad, back involved and amongst the boys. And yeah, it's just a beautiful day for it. Back at the mighty St Greg's, the fortress. Really hoping for a clean sheet. So we've kept 1 clean sheet so far this season. That was the game that I didn't play. Really good to sort of register my first clean sheet of this season. That is kind of my job. Fingers crossed, we have a good start. Really solid at the back. Obviously we can play a bit of football as we love to do, especially on this surface. You know, this is why we play here. One of the big reasons we play here is because it suits our brand of football, which is playing out from the back, some quick passes to knock it around teams and do some real damage. Although I don't have sponsors or anything like that, I just want to give a big shout out and a big thank you to my personal trainer Brandon. He's really turned my life around since I started working with him back in January. For those of you who might not know or might not remember, I picked up quite a serious knee injury towards the end of last season, and I attribute that to just being a bit overweight, to be honest, being a bit fat, being a bit chunky. But with Brandon's help, his program in terms of exercise and nutrition has just really helped me drop the weight. No longer fat, you love to see it. So yeah, since January I've dropped 20 kilos, which is about 3 stone, which I'm very happy about, and I'll pop his details down below. So yeah, get on it guys, and I look forward to hearing some more success stories coming from you. So for today's game, we're really conscious of the fact that Chilham's results probably don't match how their team should be shaping up. For us, we got to stay switched on, we got to make sure we don't do anything stupid at the back. Concentration is key against teams like this. Like one day they could turn up and not play very well and get beaten 7-2 like they did recently, or they could show up and absolutely batter us. So it's really important we don't come into this game thinking it's an easy 3 points. Enough chitter chatter from me, on with the game.
And here we go. And whilst I'd love to say that the curse of the commentator doesn't strike, in typical Stevo fashion, my big mouth nearly causes us to concede straight away. Oh, got away with that one. Luckily they didn't punish us for our defensive mix-up. That could have gone really badly. Luckily that gives us a bit of a kick up the arse. The kick up the arse we need to get going in the game. Excellent work from Carts to win the ball back in the middle there. Unfortunately, we just couldn't finish. But Chilham come again, showing just what I predicted, that the league table doesn't represent the quality of their team. Oh, dragged well wide in the end, but whilst we're throwing ourselves into these challenges, Chilham are still finding gaps, and it doesn't help with us losing the ball in midfield. Decent save there, down to my left-hand side with one hand. Not too troubling though, it could have been a lot worse. But yeah, again, we're just losing that ball in midfield. We've made a bit of a habit of that in the last couple of games, which isn't good. But I guess that's the price you pay when you try and play football the way we do. Sometimes it works really well, other times it can cause a bit of chaos. I wasn't even ready for that corner then, I was still trying to get set and organised, so happy I got a finger on it, but I've got to make sure of the next one. That's more like it. But Chilham are really putting us under pressure here. Not what we were expecting, especially at home. Again, they just can't finish it off. We are living a bit dangerously here though. Fortunately, we start to get our foot on the ball, play the game our way, and create a few chances. Lovely bit of build-up play. Unfortunately, the keeper is able to smother. And as you know, we don't always play short. Sometimes we need a big boot up the pitch. We get a corner out of it, but it goes to show that we can mix it up if we need to. But again, we lose the ball in midfield, and Chilham counter. We are really getting away with this. Surely it won't be long until they punish us for one of these. What a bit of tracking that is by Ben there, by the way. If he doesn't put their striker under pressure, he buries that. We're finding joy down that wing, but we just can't make that right decision. And it leads to another scramble at the back for us.
You can't leave that. How we go? How we go? Yes! Yes! No foul, no foul!
Yes, he's on! He was on! No way! You're a cheat, mate! You're a cheat! He was
A little bit spicy, they're dropping the C word. Again though, we need to throw bodies in the way. This time Zach doing bits.
Seconds!
Cart's helping out at the back by clearing. The first goal in this game is going to be absolutely crucial. Can we bag it? Yes, we can. Excellent work down the wing again. Beautifully laid back to Smithy, who can tuck away. What a relief that is after the start we've had. Can we use that as a platform? Or will it give Chilham even more of a spring in their step? More good build-up play and Bootsy getting the strike off. Unfortunately, just straight at the keeper. Now, slight controversy here. We don't think this is a corner, but can Chilham make something happen?
Shake! Get in!
Yes, they can. Chilham with a well-deserved goal. The front post gets left. Their lad beats Crouchy to the ball. Bit of a comedy of errors there. Everything that could go wrong in that situation did. And we find ourselves level just before the half. What a time that is to score for Chilham. And there we are. We go into half-time 1-1. And I have to say, I feel we're pretty lucky for it to only be 1-1. Chilham have had plenty of chances and could easily have put some of those away. So at half-time, gives us the opportunity to reset, regroup, and make sure we come out at the start of the second half strong and ready to play our football. Right, let's get this second half started the way we want it. Take back control of this game and not give anything silly away. Half-time team talk was pretty straightforward, to be fair. We know we haven't played our best, but we also know that Chilham are playing well. So for us, the most important thing is to keep playing our way, not get frustrated, not get drawn into anything silly. Get our foot on this ball, stop losing it in that midfield for one thing as well. Create some chances and bury them. Let's see if we can make that a reality.
Yeah, look at you. Loads of, mate. Loads of. Run on, hook it! Oh shit! Come on! Boys! Fucking clear in there! Boys! Fucking clear in there!
That is the worst possible start we could have asked for. We lose it in midfield, the ball also doesn't get cleared properly at the back, and then it's 3-on-2, and they sweaty it and score. A really poor goal for us to concede. So now we need to show a bit of bottle and grab a goal back. And immediately we hit the post, can you believe it? What an effort that is by JJ on his debut.
Keeper!
Unlucky from him there. The last thing we want to do is concede another. The next goal is super crucial.
Oi! Get out to him there, for fuck's sake! Get out to him there, for fuck's sake!
Yeah, Spicy Stevo making 2 appearances in this game. Got to give him credit, it's a great hit. It bounces off the wheel, the front wheel of the goal, it's right in the corner. But there's no pressure on him, so he can just turn around, pick his spot and spank it home. Really poor from us again, it's not good. And Chilham don't stop there, they keep coming. Straight at me this time. Chilham are just really showing what they're actually all about here. Again, like I said earlier, showing the league table really doesn't reflect their quality. We really haven't turned up in this game. It's been a pretty poor performance from us as a group. Another opportunity for Chilham there. Again, we're very fortunate they can't bury it. If we can just grab 1 goal though, it will change the whole complexity of this game. Ooh, a little mix up from me and Burgie there. I was telling him to clear it. He wanted me to come and claim it. I should have just gone through him, to be fair, but luckily again, they cannot bury it. I mean, if you look at the chances they've had, it could be 5 or 6. Can we ride our luck all the way to the end of this game and pick up a couple of goals? That's our first shot on target in the entire second half, I think, and it doesn't trouble their keeper whatsoever. But positive attacking intent, we like to see it. Still plenty of time for us to make something happen. Oh, JJ hitting the woodwork again. This time smashing a strike against the crossbar. So unlucky for him. I mean, if you look at it from that perspective, we hit the post and the bar. You add those 2 together, makes it 3-all. And if Chilham take their chances, it's probably like 6 or 7. So that's the end of the game. A deserved win for Chilham, I would say, to be honest. Pretty poor performance from us. Lots for us to take away from this game and learn from. And it helps Chilham register their first win of the season in the league. But yeah, we'll go away from this, work on a few bits and training, come back ready next week in the Cup. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. Remember to stay tuned for future videos. And I'll see you next time.